Chapter 8. What is programming? Programming begins with designing a step-by-step solution using algorithms and visualizing it with flowcharts, making it easier to understand the logic behind the task. A computer program is a sequence of instructions written using a programming language to perform a specified task by the computer. The two important terms that we have used in the above definition are sequence of instructions, computer programming language. To understand these terms, consider a situation when someone asks you about how to go to a nearby subway. What exactly do you do to tell him the way to go to subway? You will use human language to tell the way to go to subway, something as follows. First go straight, after half a kilometer, take left from the red light and then drive around 1 kilometer and you find subway at your right. Here, you have used the English language to give several steps to be taken to reach subway. If they are followed in the following sequence, then you will reach subway. Step 1 go straight. Step 2 drive half kilometer. Step 3 take a left. Step 4 drive around 1 kilometer. Step 5 search for subway at your right side. Now, try to map the situation with a computer program. The above sequence of instructions is actually a human program written in the English language, which instructs on how to reach subway from a given starting point. This same sequence could have been given in Spanish, Hindi, Arabic, or any other human languages provided the person seeking direction knows any of these languages. Now, let's go back and try to understand a computer program, which is a sequence of instructions written in a computer language to perform a specified task by the computer. Following is a simple program is written in Python programming language. The above computer program instructs the computer to print "Hello, world" on the computer screen. A computer program is also called computer software, which can range from 2 lines to millions of lines of instructions. Computer program instructions are also called program source code, and computer programming is also called program coding. A computer without a computer program is just a dumb box. It is programmed that makes computers active. As we have developed so many languages to communicate among ourselves, computer scientists have developed several computer programming languages to provide instructions to the computer, i.e., to write computer programs. Test your knowledge. Discuss how algorithms and flowcharts make the computer programming easier. What is computer programming? Computer programming is a set of instructions that helps the developer to perform certain tasks that return the desired output for the valid inputs. Given below is a mathematical expression, z is equal to x plus y, where x, y and z are the variables in a programming language. If x is equal to 550 and y is equal to 450, the value of x and y are the input values that are called literals. We ask the computer to calculate the value of x plus y, which results in z, i.e., the expected output. Fact GPT: is there a difference between coding and programming? Coding is a subset of programming that involves a programming language that a machine can understand. Programming is a method of designing an end-to-end software or product that adheres to particular guidelines and accomplishes a certain purpose. History of programming. Many historians believe Ada Lovelace was the first to create a published computer program in the mid-19th century. She was a mathematician who translated Luigi Federico Menebria's writings on the analytical engine. In this translation, Ada had added her own extensive notes and created a method for calculating Bernoulli numbers for the analytical engine. The work of mathematician Alonzo Church, as well as the Turing machine, were the first introductions of computer codes. In the 1920s, computers were created, which was followed by the earliest programming languages. For the next century, as machines and technology continued to evolve, so did the number of programming languages. Programming process: developing a program involves steps similar to any problem-solving task. There are 5 main ingredients in the programming process: defining the problem, planning the solution, coding the program, testing the program, documenting the program. Uses of computer programs. Today, computer programs are being used in almost every field: household, agriculture, medical, entertainment, defense, communication, etc. Here are a few applications of computer programs: MS Word, MS Excel, Adobe Photoshop, Internet Edge, and Chrome are all examples of computer programs. Computer programs help develop graphics and special effects in movies. Computer programs are being used to perform ultrasounds, X-rays, and other medical tests. Computer programs are being used on our mobile phones for SMS, chat, and voice communication. Someone who can write computer programs, or in other words, someone who can do computer programming, is called a programmer or coder. Programmers need more than fluency in one or more programming languages. They also need to know how to debug and modify code. Programmers often work in teams. Types of programming languages. There are hundreds of programming languages in existence. Developers will first consider the needs of the application so they can decide which languages would be appropriate to use. Here are a few popular programming languages: C++, COBOL programming, COBOL, Trademark, Java, Python, Perl, Ruby, JavaScript, Swift, Go, Golang, Kotlin. Some of these languages are primarily used in one field of development, while others are more general-purpose programming languages. Programming languages are grouped in a variety of categories. Here is a list of some of the categories: machine language, a low-level language that consists of zeros and ones, binary. High-level languages are compiled into machine code so the code can be executed by the computer. Assembly language, a low-level language that is compiled by an assembler. Assemblers translate human code to machine code. Procedural languages. This approach goes through a series of procedures before a program is executed on the computer. For example, Go and Julia. Scripting languages. These languages oftentimes don't need to be compiled but rather interpreted. Interpreted means an interpreter will read and execute the code instead of being compiled into machine code. For example, JavaScript and PHP. Functional languages. This works with the idea of building complex programs through a collection of smaller functions. For example, Haskell and Scala. Object-oriented languages. This works with the idea of building programs around collections of objects. For example, Java and Python. Recapitulate. A computer program is also called computer software, which can range from 2 lines to millions of lines of instructions. Many historians believe Ada Lovelace was the first to create a published computer program in the mid-19th century. The work of mathematician Alonzo Church, as well as the Turing machine, were the first introductions of computer codes. Today, computer programs are being used in almost every field: household, agriculture, medical, entertainment, defense, communication, etc. Programmers need more than fluency in one or more programming languages. There are hundreds of programming languages in existence. Gloss GPT, ultrasound, a non-invasive diagnostic imaging test. Compiled, convert a program into a machine code or lower-level form in which the program can be executed.